AFO back again, and after two podcasts, we did the Saints predictions and Packers predictions with my boys Adam and Jackson. Jackson, the Saints fan, Adam, the Packers fan. I did it for them, just because they're my boys, and we'll be doing the Titans one next. But that's the Gridiron Gang podcast. You also check that out. That's a different thing from what we're talking about today. And this happened yesterday. I'm sure y'all saw about Jurrell Casey. Talking about the Titans discarded me like trash with what happened with the trade. And this is an article by Teron Davenport of ESPN. He's a really good reporter. I like his takes. Man, excuse me, I just had some pork chops and stuff, man. Good stuff. But anyways, he was saying, said on Monday on the Double Coverage podcast with Devin and Jason McCourty. Jason McCourty obviously played with him in his early years here at Tennessee. Said he threw him away like a piece of trash. And he goes on to say, the part that's so crazy is that you gave so much to him, which he did. Especially when you come up in free agency and have opportunities to go somewhere else. And especially the way it was going when we were there, 2-14, 3-13. Yeah, we all, as Titans fans, remember those dreadful years. Those were some rough times. When you're a little guy, you feel like things are going in the right direction, and you're that centerpiece. You have no choice but to fight through it. My mindset was stick it out, and things would get better. And, thank God he did. Things did get better, and you can't deny him and Mariota were the centerpiece. Few of the centerpieces that brought us back to semi-relevancy in a way, if that's even like a word. But except for us, goes on to say, for us to get to that point, to get better and to be the main focus of that, and then you just throw me away like the trash, like I wasn't a main block of that. Coming off an injury the year before and playing the whole season for y'all. No complaints. I did everything you wanted me to do, and you throw me away like a piece of trash. At the end of the day, none of these businesses are loyal, which is true. The NFL is a business. Owners and general managers have to take care of the team, and they've got to wield and deal around to get the best players available and which players best fit the systems of their offense and defense. And unfortunately, Jurrell Casey, was getting a little bit older in age, and he wasn't producing as good as he did in his prime a few years ago. He was still a key man. Like, he was a good player. He just wasn't performing at the levels like we wanted him to at an elite level. And a lot of this, as Titans fans, we can easily say, we can be a little disappointed because it was a 7th-round pick that he was traded for. And we haven't gotten anything back from it yet, except for Larrell Murchison in the 5th round of the draft this year, who could end up being just as good as him possibly, or near the level of him, of Jurrell Casey. But that's for the future, and, we want to build for now as Titans fans. Everyone wants to build for now. And, we still haven't got someone like, say, a Jadeveon Clowney. And, it's getting a little weary and a little buzzy at the time now, because it's been literally, 2 months since the draft? Or almost 2 months, or a month and a half. I don't know. I can't get my times right now. But, yeah, stuff like that's just going to, it makes you mad as a Titans fan and makes you want to sympathize with Jurrell Casey more, because we kind of did. If we don't get anything in return, then we essentially did just throw him away like he was trash. But that's besides the point. Yeah, he was a 5-time Pro Bowler during his tenure with the Titans, and was a second-team All-Pro in 2013 after he posted 10.5 sacks, and he signed that 4-year, $60 million extension back in 2017. We won't get the opportunity to build on last season's success, and we cleared over $11 million in cap space when we traded him. And so the Broncos took up that cap space, or took up that $11 million, took up his contract. So, and this is the worst part. I said he was working out when he got the call from his agent that they were going to shop him to other teams, and he was disappointed he didn't hear the news directly from the team. It was a blow to the heart because I would have thought that one of them would have hit me up. The part that hurt me the most is that I didn't get a call until like 30 seconds before the trade went down. For 3 or 4 days, I had some moments where I had to tell my wife to give me a minute, and I had a lot of tears coming out of there. So, yeah, if that part's true, it makes you even more sympathetical to Jurrell Casey. And, as fans, we kind of wish we could have kept Jurrell Casey, and we got to keep everything 100, or 100, however you want to call it. Keep everything in check, and, Jurrell Casey did bring us back to relevancy. We shouldn't hate him for saying this. And if you are, then, in my opinion, you're even a Titans fan. This guy really brought us. He was a key staple on defense like Mariota was for the offense. and bringing our team back. And it was sad to see him go for just a seventh round pick, and we need to replace him with someone good, someone elite possibly, and that's that Jadeveon Clowney type. And Jurrell Casey, he's going to come with a fire lit under his butt. If this explains something, we open the season to play Denver on Monday Night Football. So in prime time, it'll be a super late game, like starting at like 9:30 here in Tennessee Central Time, something like that. But he's going to come ready, and that game kind of worries me. But we'll see, and I'll be talking about that game on my podcast again, or on our podcast. It's not really mine, but it's just on the channel. On the podcast, we'll be going over the Titans' schedule more in depth, and I think I have us winning that game, but that's besides the point. But yeah, sad to see Jurrell Casey say this, but you got to be sympathetic to him, and I can understand his feelings. But yeah, please, just like and subscribe, and comment what y'all think. What y'all think on this? Comment what y'all think. Suggestions for the podcast, possibly. Just turn on the post notifications for that, for any new videos, new Titans Balls videos, or even the Gridiron Gang podcast videos. But yeah, God bless, and AFO is out, y'all.